It's a little bit better, I think. But yeah, if you can remember to speak up, that'll be great. Okay, it is time. We are going live. Let's do this, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Jackie M, and on behalf of the Masters of Malaysian Cuisine team, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in to our first ever broadcast. And tonight we have a legend of his time, Chef Johari Edrus from Malaysia. Chef Johari is based in Kuala Lumpur, and Chef Johari is, like I said, he's a living legend. He's been doing the whole food thing for over 40 years, and he's Swiss trained, so he's a true expert. He's worked all over the world. He's worked in Switzerland, he's worked in China, everywhere. He's in the who's who of everything. He's broken all kinds of records with all kinds of feats in Malaysia. He's on ton of different television shows. He was president of the Culinary Association in Malaysia, and his own restaurants. And he's also, like I said, best known as the judge of MasterChef Malaysia. Chef Joe, what he does is something called eclectic cuisine. So it's a very clever way to introduce Malaysian flavors to the world by not making it too complicated. Is that right, Chef Joe?
Right.
Yeah, Chef Joe, can you tell us a little bit about your point of view when it comes to food and how you play around with the flavors?
Okay, apa khabar semua? So selamat datang dari Malaysia. Good evening also from Sydney. Good afternoon from London, Brussels, France, Netherlands, and then maybe good morning in Chicago, Los Angeles, and of course all over the world. So welcome to the Master of the Malaysian Culinary. So my name is Johari Edrus. So normally people call me Chef Joe, and those younger ones call me Papa Joe. I'm the most fierce judge in MasterChef Malaysia. So I did for 5 seasons. We had 2 for amateur, 2 for the celebrity, and of course the other one is the all-star. So I've been here in the culinary world for almost more than 40 years, and I really go to school and I really become a chef because I study to be a chef.
Okay, Chef Joe, you mentioned that you were the strictest judge in MasterChef Malaysia. You use a hashtag, I noticed, Chef Muka Ketat. Is that right? So everybody use Chef Muka Ketat as your hashtag. And by the way, guys, because this is our first ever session, I just want to get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way. If you're watching this and you haven't actually signed up to my email list, you need to do that. So go and visit malaysianchefs.com/join today, and what it will do is it will sign you up to our email list. And the beauty of it is you're going to get access to our ebook compilation of recipes. You get a beautiful ebook that was designed by our very own Chef Norman Musa, consisting of recipes by all 8 of us chefs, and they are fantastic recipes. I can't wait to try out the other chefs' recipes in that ebook. So what you do, once you sign up, you get an email. It will take you to a link to a membership site. Okay, you need to create an account. It's free. You create an account, and the ebook, once you've created it, you'll be able to access it. You can download it or view it online, right? And the other beauty of it is all the recipes that we're doing across the next few days, right, will also end up in that members area. So if you want the recipes of what Chef Joe is doing tonight, you need to actually sign up at malaysianchefs.com/join today. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing, we would love your support if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is where you're watching this right now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so you know when we go live. If just subscribing to the channel does not turn on the notification, unfortunately, all right? So you need to turn on the, click on the bell on the YouTube channel, and that will notify you every time each of the chefs go live, okay? And I'm gonna talk a little bit more at the end of this about what's happening over the next few days as well. So that's the housekeeping things out of the way. Chef Joe, tell us what you're making and how you're doing it. And I'm going to disappear from the screen, and I will hop back on and ask you some questions in a little bit, okay? Just so that people can have a big screen and see you properly, what you're doing, okay? Okay, go ahead, Chef Joe.
So, okay, today what I'm going to share with all of you all over the world, actually, this called Laksa. Laksa actually is a Sanskrit word which means millions or too many that you cannot count. So it's called Laksa. Laksa is very famous in Malaysia. There are many versions in Malaysia. They are from the north right to the south, right to the east, and to the east also is Malaysia. There are so many laksa in Malaysia. So the one that I'm preparing here now actually is a northern laksa from Kedah and a combination of those little bit from Penang. Normally we are using this mackerel to make the sauce for laksa. So we cook in the broth for a few hours together with tamarind, chili paste, and so on. And this dish have to be hot and as well as sour. Of course, the sweetness is from those fresh fish that you boil. So you have to peel off the meat, yeah. So then only you have to grind the meat and cook it with the salt. But mine is a bit different. So this is more an athletic Malaysian cuisine, so that you can do it at home. So what you need here, I have here. Actually, this is what we call rice paper, or maybe those in Vietnam they know it very well. So they call it what do you call it? Nam trang. Yeah, it's a rice paper. So rice paper. So then I need some those vermicelli that I cook. This is to replace the laksa. It's also made from the rice, as well as the one that laksa ordered. And of course, then I have some other ingredient here. Yeah, maybe higher. So I can see here is pineapple. I have iceberg, and of course here there's some of those that I need to put into the laksa later on. And of course here the main hero. This is the mackerel, but this is actually you just can buy in the market. It's a sardine. Yeah, it's a sardine. And here you have those like the palm syrup to make the dip later on. I have here also as well is a tamarind paste. Yeah, it's a pure tamarind paste. And I have here belacan. Yeah, belacan actually is a corn paste. They will make it dry, and then after you have to put in the oven, grind it to become very fragrant. And of course, here we have otak-otak. Otak-otak actually, in English also we call it shrimp paste, but those different from this belacan. Otak-otak actually another version of shrimp that will be made into a paste, very brown, smell very nice. Normally they use for rojak in Penang. So I remember one time in the hotel, so this European guest was asking us, what is otak-otak? So I say it's lobster brain. So he was starting laughing. It was very expensive sauce, lobster brain. So okay, for you to start off, what I need to do is to do all those mise en place first. So here I have this Japanese cucumber. So just cut bits about this size. Yeah, you can see the size that I'm cutting now, and then slice it thinly. So normally I like to use Japanese cucumber because Japanese cucumber are more crunchy. So here you have already ready cucumber. So what you need to do is just cut it julienne. Yeah. So be careful with your finger. You cut it julienne. Fine julienne. Yeah. So become very fine julienne. So I just put it aside here. Then I have this pineapple, beautiful Malaysian pineapple. Normally come from down south in Johor. Also, you cut it julienne as well. Because normally pineapple in laksa is you can only from this Nyonya laksa they use a lot of pineapple, but in other part of the country they do not use pineapple. So also the same, you just cut it in slice. Yeah. Here. So next one, I have those actually in Kedah we use this cashew nut shoot from the tree, but then I cannot get those. So what I use this down kado. It's another version. Actually, this down kado you can make it put some thing inside there. You can buy and make it like delicious. Yeah. So what I do here, I just fold like this. So then you just thin slice. So you don't want to have a bigger bite, so you make it a very thin slice, so that when you bite your laksa later on, it will be very smooth in your mouth. So here, a little bit more, I can cut a little bit more. So normally you just put like this, so it becomes easier when you do it. Yeah, okay, it's nice. So, yeah, it's nice. Then I have here also another one. This is what we call it laksa leaf. Yeah, the laksa leaf. This laksa leaf, daun kesum in Malay. So this is a very nice fragrant leaf. Normally you will do in those asam and those laksa. Without this, it will not be one of those laksa. So the idea of beating all these things into the laksa, because my laksa is not those the ordinary laksa that you cook where you eat the fish broth. Yeah, so we slightly chop it, everything. Okay. Then I have the red chili. This red chili normally they just slice, but in this sense, what I do, I just make it small granules. Yeah. So normally what you do, you just take out with a spoon and you remove all the seed, because this seed will make it very spicy. So you have this. And also you cut it julienne. Same. But if you like very spicy, then you can always put with the seed, or you can end up with the good eye chili. So this chili, I do not make it julienne. What I do, I cut the other side around, so make it a small granules. So it becomes small cube. So I want the when you bite, you really don't bite only those whole chili pork. Okay, now chili here, everything here. So normally in the kitchen we always say clean as you go. All right. So now it is sardine. For the filling. So this is the sardine. I put it all here. You can put the sauce as well if you want. So then you smash it up. You can see that. So you smash it up. So this one you don't have to put any more salt or pepper, because in sardine we have those flavors. So now you have this sardine paste already. Yeah. So you put it inside here. Okay, the next one we need to do the paste. We have two paste here to go. One is for the one that we're going to put into the roll. The other one is for the dip. So this is the tamarind, concentrate tamarind paste. So and I have this belacan already roasted. So what you do, just add up those belacan inside here. And mix it well so that it combine well. You don't have to do a lot, because it's only to put into the flavor to combine with this sardine. Okay, this is already ready. So we keep it aside here. Okay. So now we go for the dip. So with the dip you can do earlier. You can do earlier ahead before you eat, so that you can keep this dip in the fridge. So when you eat, it's very chill. So it will be very refreshing. So here what I need is the tamarind paste. Yeah, slightly tamarind paste. Then I have here is the palm syrup. Palm syrup. It's about 2 or 3 tablespoons. We also have this belacan again. Also smash up here. So for this belacan, many people say if they are from Malacca, they say the Malaccan belacan is very nice. Those Penang, you always say what? Penang belacan is very nice. But if you want to know the best belacan from my kampung, you can Google in Tanjung Dawai. This is very famous world best belacan in the world. So now you mix it well together, combine. So make sure that you bake those belacan. The belacan you can roast it for a while, so it becomes crystal and nice to cook here. So here, okay, up. So what I do here, I have this calamansi, yeah. So just give it calamansi. If you don't have any calamansi, you can use lime, but the lime will give a different, slightly different taste. Or if you have this lemon, it will be another different kind of taste. So yeah. So what I do here, so just splash for the juice, maybe about 3 calamansi. That would be nice. You can adjust the flavor if you want. You want more sour, you can make it a bit sour. Otherwise, you can adjust a bit more on sugar, a bit more on spice. It doesn't matter. Don't worry if those stones that fall inside. You don't have to worry about it. So there you are. The dish is ready. So I just keep it aside. Okay. And now let's do the actual one. So I'm going to keep it on here so that you can see. Okay, I have this sardine here. I have a hot water. It's very hot water, not too hot, otherwise you burn your hand. So the hot water, boiling hot water is 100 degrees Celsius. This should be about 70 degrees. So you can warm it. So now you take your rice flour and soak inside it. Leave it for a while so that it becomes soft. Just for a while. So if really hot, it becomes very quickly soft. Okay, now it's getting soft. So yeah, you can see now it becomes very soft. It's just like those for the ladies in the night when they go before the sleep. Okay, as their mask, face mask, so easy. But when you put on the tray, on the chopping board, make sure it's a bit slightly out here so that easy for you to fold later on. So now you put it here. Yeah. So I have milled it. So you can put 1 or 2 or 3 to give this flavor of milled down here on this. So now you have this iceberg. Yeah. So iceberg is nice that if you wash it in the ice water, so it become very crispy. So and then you put the iceberg here. Okay. And then you have this little of those just now, the sweet bit, and just put a little bit on top here. Then you have this sardine. Place it up here. And you have this vermicelli. Just take a small bit, small like this, and place up here. And then you have those julienne of chili. Yeah, you can sprinkle it around here. Then you have those herbs that I sliced earlier on top of here. Then you have this cucumber, and you have this pineapple. So what you do here on the side, turn it like this first, and then this side turn it this way. So it becomes one thing. So remember, you also have to be flat here, so it's easy for you to hold. So what you do, you just fold it nicely, until you finish. So then, voila, there you are. So simple and so easy. Yeah, with the sauce, we have the dips here. Yeah, we have the dips, and the dips are ready. If possible, you can share the dips. The dips. So the dips here. Okay, I will do it one or two more so that you can follow up what I am trying to say. Okay, this white rice paper dip in the warm water, turn it around a bit. So normally when you do this, while you wait for the other one, you should cover with some wet cloths, otherwise it becomes very dry. So I think this one is very fun. If you have a weekend with your family, especially with your kids, teach them how to make this laksa. It's very interesting. Okay, there you are. Another face mask to go. Okay, remember there's some space here. Okay, so that will be easy to hold. So what should we put? Mince leaf, right? So there are a few mince leaves there around this area. So then we have an iceberg. You don't have to cut it nicely, you just have to be nice like that. Yeah, like this. And then your spray, the first tamarind spray. And then again your sardine. Alright. Then your chopped chili, just sprinkle a bit there so that you can see red when you pour. And then of course your pineapples or your dish. It doesn't matter, you want to put this first or you want to put your noodles first. It's up to you. Okay, here, remember, that's the side first, left, and then right, and then here, go around and turn it nicely. Okay, there you are, our second one. I'll make another one. So if you feel that the water will be slightly cold, you can change to more. Otherwise, if cold water, your rice paper becomes like a plastic. Then you can apply it nicely. Okay. So now, yeah, to get it soft. So another face mask to go. All right. So still remember, there's some space here and this one. So we have some mince leaf here. Few mince leaf to go. Scattered all over. And we have some iceberg. Okay. And we have some spread. And of course, the hero, the fish. This one. Yeah, you can put this one here, whatever you want. Like I said earlier, you can even put the noodle first, or you can put the garnish first. Doesn't matter. So this one, I just table the other seat that you want. So over here, so the side here, again, 1, 2. Here, so just roll and pull it a bit to the back so it becomes very firm, and you just roll it. So there, voila, you have nice, lovely, three laksa gulung. Actually, laksa is laksa, lipat fold, gulung is roll. So now I think it's time to ready to eat. Yeah. Jackie, anything to say?
Yeah, that looks fantastic. I have never thought to make laksa in that because I tend to compartmentalize everything. I know those sheets obviously from Vietnamese cuisine where they make the Vietnamese fresh Vietnamese spring rolls, but this is such a clever idea. What do you think, guys? Now, Chef Joe, you mentioned that this was inspired by like laksa, Assam laksa Kedah. How's Assam laksa Kedah different from the Penang Assam laksa that everybody knows so well?
Okay, the Assam Laksa Kedah. Normally, of course, we use the mackerel fish, same like the one in Penang. We have used similar one. We have used tamarind slice and so on, chili paste, and we boil together in the fish. No, the fish you have to boil it first, and then remove everything, remove the stock. I mean the bone, everything, no? So that's boneless. So some people they found it that modern day they just blend in the blender. So then you cook again there. But the Penang one, it more sourish, yeah, it more like Nyonya one, more to the Nyonya. But the Kedah one a bit to the Malay. So they use a lot of those herb, like a lot of things from the tree, you know, the ulam-ulam, all the delicious. They put there a lot of ulam-ulam, and then normally they will serve with the sauce, with the broth, and then they will have a slice of the hard-boiled egg on top, and plus of those ulam-ulam on top of this laksa. Whereby in Penang laksa, more on really a bit more sweeter, and they top up with pineapple slice. You get to get more zing on it, and then of course they have sometimes they have one whole fish, yeah, of those boiled fish on top of this laksa. So those are Penang style. So okay, here I already have this is ready. So what you do, you just can cut it. How do you want it? You can cut it round, or you can cut it slice like this. Yeah, you can cut slice like this. So become, yeah, you can decorate it like this. What you see now, the leaf here actually is a young banana leaf. It's just behind my house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So this one you can even cut like this if you want. Yeah, for smaller one, you can cut like this. Yeah, there you are. And then this is the whole one.
You don't use bunga kantan in this? Did you put any bunga kantan in?
I was so excited to put bunga kantan. So actually the bunga kantan, you just slice, and part of those thing here, you remind me nice to remember.
That's why I'll be in the recipe.
Yeah, I wasn't the first one on the air, so I forgot about this bunga kantan. But new one, bunga kantan, I can show you. For those who do not know bunga kantan, this is a bunga kantan, or the other way, the English one we call it ginger torch. So this is very nice smell. So real flower. So normally you cut this way, and for the normal laksa you just boil. You don't eat this. But for mine, I just make those small young one. So you see, and you can smell. 1 kilometer away, you can smell this. Beautiful smell. So normally I slice and I put it inside. So I was forget about it. So I might try to put it here. So now we have those things here already. So this is the, so Yuki, you would like to try?
I'm going to try and make it, I promise, because it sounds like a brilliant idea, because it's very fresh and healthy as well. But you don't have to cook anything. That's the great thing about it, right? So
yeah, all you have to do here. Okay, I eat for you, yeah? So just dip that. This is my signature. You must accept. I will smell, and everybody says, seeking for you to smell the food. So what you do, you just take this one, put in your mouth, and close your eye. So when you eat, you really feel that you eat the real laksa with the broth.
Fantastic.
So this is my contribution to the world of Malaysian food.
That is such a great idea. Like I said, I never thought to ever recreate laksa in that form, but it's so clever. But the other thing I want to mention as well, because you put in like the herbs, can we just go through the herbs? You use down kadok because you could not get, was it cashew leaves, did you say?
Yeah. Actually, for in Kedah, they do a lot of those leaf from the tree. One of those famous ones we take from the cashew nut roots, you know, the cashew nut, the shoot. The leaf is actually dark green. The shoot one is more to very soft brownish. So this one you can have a little bit those bitter and something like that. So bitter and buttery taste. So that will make a flavor to the laksa even nicer. And then they have those other kind of the herbs. So they also put there. Yeah.
Right. Now, down kaduk, for those who don't know, you can actually, if you live in Australia, you can get it, like the Vietnamese use it a lot, and it's sold as a wild pepper leaf. People confuse it with betel leaf. Betel leaf is down sireh is a bit different, right? Betel leaf is down sireh. Down kaduk is a wild pepper leaf, right?
Some people call it Thai betel leaf. They call it Thai betel leaf.
Thai betel leaf.
The real betel leaf, those the one eaten or bite by the Indians lady or the man for them to chew it. Those people who don't smoke, they'll go for this betel leaf. Yeah. So actually,
don't get those confused.
Yeah, this betel leaf actually, you can even put anything you want, like the Thai food. Yeah, they have those condiment, nuts, chili, onions, and all those one. So they roll into this leaf and they dip and they bite. It's very nice appetizer.
Yeah, and they do that in Kelantan as well. I had that in Kelantan. So there's betel leaf, there's daun kasum, which in Australia they call Vietnamese mint or Vietnamese coriander. So you got daun kasum, or in Malaysia we call it laksa leaf, right? So that's those two. And if you can get bunga kantan, which is the torch ginger bud, great. If you can't get it, it still tastes delicious, as you saw. Chef Joe forgot to put it in.
No problem. If you cannot find that in your country, whatever, you can replace the calamansi into lime or maybe lemon. Then maybe you want to get those slightly on the sourish bite. You can even put granny smith inside there. You make a very fine granny smith, the apples. You put that, it can give you a very nice sourish flavor. And even those granny smith, you can turn into the Thai mango salad in the granny smith. Yeah, you can make into mango salad from using these granny smith.
Yeah, so guys, be a little bit creative. Like I think a lot of people get a little bit intimidated with Malaysian cooking because of all these exotic ingredients. But like Chef Joe said, Granny Smith apple can go into it, right? It's a contrast of flavors, and you can use like I think Australia we get a lot of basil and mint and that sort of stuff. I think those will work really well in that too.
I think for the skin, the rice pepper, you can get anywhere in those Chinatown. Get easily, and maybe if you don't have sardine, you can replace it with tuna. No? You can put tuna and you put a little bit of those tomato paste and you add up with those tamarind paste, and you will get almost similar taste to this. You can replace
and and vermicelli. For those who don't know, vermicelli you can buy it at any Asian grocery store, and sometimes it's labeled as rice sticks, but you just need to soak it in hot water, put your kettle on and just boil it and then just soften it for 10 minutes and voila. And you use the belacan, and you mentioned belacan in Kedah is the best in the world. Okay, I'm going to have to go to Kedah now.
Actually, this belacan, I come from a very small town called Tanjung Dawai. Tanjung literally means is an island. It's not island, it's just peninsula. Tanjung is peninsula. And Dawai means it's a metal rod. Literally call it peninsula of metal rod, but in Bahasa Malaysia we call it Tanjung Dawai. This Tanjung Dawai actually they produce a very beautiful fragrance aroma of belacan because they use fresh shrimp, those like in Malacca whereby they fermented it. But this one they really make fresh, and then when you eat, will not be itchy. Some people take belacan, you start to itchy, sometimes your mouth, things like that. But this the from Tanjung Dawai, I can say is the best. I think maybe I don't know, maybe Norman Musa have tried it from Tanjung Dawai, but this Tanjung Dawai, I thought maybe one day I want to pack it nicely and maybe I can sell it to her.
Yeah, well, I will buy it for sure. And you, and you put a combination of belacan and also the heko. What do you call it?
Because belacan actually is another umami for Malaysian. For maybe like in America, tomato ketchup is the umami, But for Malaysia, belacan is our umami. So that will make us another flavors. So the umami flavors.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's fantastic. Let's have a look and see if we've got any questions here from the audience. Let's have a look. Looks really tasty. Such a great idea. Fresh as well. No cooking involved. My kind of food. Okay. Betel leaf is good for rice paper roll. Yeah. How thick is the dipping sauce? Chef Joe, can you hold up the dipping sauce and show them a little bit?
Okay, the dipping sauce is very simple. So what I do, I have this tamarind paste earlier. This tamarind paste you can buy now like this, already instant tamarind paste. Or otherwise, you just can make from the fresh tamarind, you just put in the water, not too much water, so have that patty paste become more thicker. So you combine with the palm syrup. This is a palm syrup. Or you don't have palm syrup, you can use a brown sugar. No problem. You can use a brown sugar and a little bit with honey to make it more flavorful. So then all you have add up all together with the belacan. The belacan you roasted in the oven already. Be careful, caution, when you put your belacan in the oven, if you stay in the apartment, the whole apartment of 60 stories will smell. They know where to find you because of the belacan. So the belacan you smash quickly, just mash up, and then of course you put the calamansi. And that's it. It's so simple. And you can even dip it. Even if you make grilled chicken or grilled fish, you can even dip using this one. Yeah.
That's such a genius idea, guys. So that's palm sugar, or you can use brown sugar plus honey, plus belacan, plus calamansi, plus a little bit of sugar if you want.
Yeah.
You got the sugar.
Brown sugar syrup.
Yeah, brown sugar syrup.
And then of course the tamarind paste.
Tamarind paste.
Yeah, tamarind paste, and of course the calamansi and the belacan. So if you want more lighter, you can add up with some water, so it become more watery. But this one is slightly thicker. So when you dip your sauce, so it become really like this, So it dip,
Okay.
Now of course, in this sauce, again, because I'm too excited. So you need to add up the otak-otak. Remember I showed you the otak-otak earlier? The otak-otak should be inside here as well. So you repeat. So what you need to do, you need to have this tamarind paste. You have to have syrup, palm syrup, the otak-otak, otak-otak, and then of course the calamansi, and make it the sauce. Because normally in laksa, they eat like this, not in the sauce. You will top up on the laksa. So the laksa will become a bit dark. So with this paste, otak-otak.
Yeah. With for those who don't know, otak-otak is usually marketed as a prawn paste or heko.
They call it otak udang.
Otak udang, yeah, otak udang, or yeah. So there are a lot of different names.
Okay.
And if you did
will be another dish. Otak-otak will be another dish, but this is otak udang. Sorry.
Otak udang.
That's why I told you earlier when I was in Penang, some of those foreigners, they said, "What is this?" They said, "Otak udang." He said, "What is otak udang?" I said, "This is brain lobster."
Lobster brain, guys. All right, that's brilliant. Let me just have a quick look.
So there you are.
Okay, someone's asking, how is the taste? Is it spicy, savory, or sweet or salty? It's all of the above, really. It's a savory dish, but it's a combination of sour and spicy and a little bit sweet. Am I right? And pungent as well.
Yeah, it's not spicy at all, because if you need spicy, you can add up more chili, those red chili. So you can have those zinc bite in your mouth. Otherwise, I just do those like small granules of chili just to give some color and some chili bite. And if you want more, you can even put some chili paste inside your sauce. So when you dip, you can have those more zinc, or you can even add up sriracha if you like. If you are addicted to those sauce, you can even add up a little bit of sriracha into your dip, and you can get a bit spicy to your dip.
Now, a couple of things. Someone asked, is that the same as petis udang? Yes, it is the same as petis udang. The otak udang is the same as petis udang.
Normally they call it otak udang, or some people call it petis udang. There are many names on this lobster brain.
Yeah, that's why Malaysian food is so confusing. And another question is, what would you do if you want to turn it vegan? So no petis udang and no belacan.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you don't have those because belacan and pati sudang used to feel that you're really eating laksa. But if you don't have those, it doesn't matter. You can even change this to another thing, yeah. Or you can even use in Australia you cannot find this. You can even use this vegetable mamai.
Marmite.
Mamai, yeah, you can use mamai, yeah. But a bit on salty part is okay, but you can make a bit diluted. And then for this tamarind, maybe you can squeeze more lime to it so you get that sourness.
And also, I think maybe you can use your gochujang sauce, yeah, because Chef Joe uses Korean gochujang sauce in this amazing dish that I ate at his restaurant back when I visited him. So those are the different ways you can play around. It's quite easy to make it vegan, I think. And obviously the sardines you would replace with maybe tofu or something like that, right?
Maybe in the next edition, yeah. If you're still there following us at our Facebook and our Instagram and Facebook, probably I will come here again with those dishes that Jackie was mentioning about pasta with chocolate and gochujang sauce.
Yeah, Chef Joe, like I said, he is a genius when it comes to reimagining Malaysian food, so that he comes up with these really like creative ways to incorporate Malaysian flavors in different forms. So this is, like I said, I never thought about making laksa in a roll before, but give it a shot. No cooking involved, so easy to put together. Get your whatever kind of herbs you can get a hold of at home. And again, guys, just a little bit of housekeeping again. I just want to remind you, if you want the recipe, you need to sign up to our website, which is malaysianchefs.com/join today. First of all, once you sign up, you will get an email with a link to create a login in our members area. And once you create a login, you will access this free ebook compilation of recipes from all 8 chefs, and you can start trying out the recipes. And then every day as we go live, each recipe will be uploaded in that same members area as well. So you will have one login, access to a members area, and you will get more and more recipes as we keep going with our live broadcast. Don't forget, over the next 7 days, all of us are going to go live. And tomorrow, because it's a Sunday, we have a special 2-session day tomorrow. First up, we are going to have Chef Nora Harun. Make sure you check the schedule. It's all up on the website, I'm pretty sure. We are building everything as we go along. But yeah, sign up to our website. MalaysianChefs.com is where everything will be located. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter as well, or to our YouTube channel as well, and turn on the notifications so that you get reminded when we go live. But like I said, tomorrow we have 2 sessions, and first up will be Nora Harun, who is an amazing chef based in California, and she's going to show you something really fantastic as well. And then tomorrow, same time as now, we're going to have vegan chef Dave, whose mission is to turn all his favorite hawker dishes into vegan versions. So let's check out what vegan chef Dave has in store for us tomorrow night. But yeah, any last words from you, Chef Joe?
Okay, to those viewers who love Malaysian food, thank you for watching us. Thank you for following us. Hope you guys keep following, and there will be more interesting to come. So this is a world global event. So stay tuned and jumpa lagi.
Yes, jumpa lagi, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to have you, and we can't wait to show Malaysian food to the world from all 8 different chefs. We all have our different styles. Like I said, Chef Joe is the most senior, the most accomplished, the most expert in all this. So his stuff is going to be always outside the box. And we look forward to what Chef Joe has to offer us over the coming weeks and months, right? And tomorrow, like I said, we have Nora Harun, who's also doing amazing things in California with Malay food, with all the influences that she grew up with in Singapore and with her family in Johor. So we're very excited with Chef Nora Harun tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening, we've got Dave, and then we've got Penang Nyonya with Pearly Key. We've got Norman Musa, who is like a celebrity chef like many times over. You've got yours truly here, whose mission is to recreate all my hawker food. So my specialty is hawker food, Malaysian street food. Without, I don't eat pork, so all my food is pork free. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the coming weeks and months as well. And then we've got Renee Jeffrey is amazing. Renee is actually on the paternity leave at the moment. So we've got Chef Bob who's going to be stepping in for him for this this set of 7, but we'll have Renee back next month as well. And then who did I miss out on? Zaleha Obid from MasterChef UK. Everybody knows my rendang isn't crispy. So we've got Zaleha coming up as well. So guys, make sure you subscribe to our website, malaysianchefs.com/join today. Sign up, you'll get access to our members area where you'll get an ebook, and then you'll get all the recipes from all these cook-alongs. And please share the word. And we're so excited to share Malaysian food with you. And we thank our partnership with Tourism Malaysia. And we hope that even with this lockdown situation, that you will still remember to visit Malaysia virtually through the food that we're sharing with you. And we look forward to seeing you in a few hours. Okay, so in about half a day, we will have Nora Harun on. I shall see you then. Thank you guys. Ciao.